Hey, what's up everyone? Eric Williamhauser here. I'm going to be doing a vape review and some e-juice reviews. So what I got here is the SMOK RPM 40 kit. Here's a box for it, and I got mine in like an acid bleach kind of color. So what's special about this kit is it looks like this. First of all, it's got a charging port here, but what's special about this one, the RPM 40, is it comes with two different kinds of pods, and you fill up the pods by flipping this little rubber bit up and putting the juice in there. And so this is the pod. The one with the red is the pod for standard e-juices, and so that just fits nicely in there. And then the one with the black one, is for e-juice salt, nicotine salt vapors, which are of a higher milligram content. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to review Candy King Swedish, which I got here. That's the regular juice. And then I got Dinner Lady Nic Salts, which tastes like lemon custard, lemon cakes, and stuff like that. So first, I'm going to be trying the Swedish. It's a 6 milligram nicotine content strength and 120 milliliter bottle. And I'm vaping this on 25 watts. That's what the guy at the store told me to do, and so that's what I'm going with. So I'll try it out here and give it a couple rips, and then I'll basically give my review. I've done a review on Swedish 2 times in the past, but it's actually one of my favorite flavors. It tastes exactly like Swedish Fish, the candy, and it's a really on-point tasting vape. It basically tastes exactly like what Swedish Fish are supposed to taste like. So we'll go ahead and try it now. Got a bit of guitar in the background with some random vocals. I guess it's an original song or something, I don't know, so that's kind of what it is. But yeah, so it tastes exactly like Swedish Fish. It's by Dripmore, #Dripmore, dripmore.com, Dripmore LLC, Palmerita Avenue, Suite 120, Riverside, California 92507. So that's where the company comes from. I've got other stuff by Dripmore. I got a Cookie King, which was like a cookie like style vape. It tasted like chocolate chip cookies or Oreos or something. But I really like Swedish for a couple reasons. And after I vape this one more time, I'll give the reasons for that. Yeah, it's a real smooth vape, but it tastes a lot like the lingonberry in the Swedish Fish, which is what Swedish Fish are supposed to taste like, which would be the lingonberry. So it's pretty good for that. And also Swedish equals 87 and Eric Hauser equals 87, and so does Bill Gates, so does WW2 End. And so those are some reasons that I like Swedish, the vape flavor by Dripmore. And this is nice. It's really compact. It's not as big as my Aegis Geek vape. Fits right in the hand. This was $44. This was like 20, and the Nic Salt, the Dinner Lady Nic Salt was about 15. All said and done, I paid about $90. That'll probably be the first check that I receive from TDAP on the 2nd through the 4th. So it's kind of what I got for my first TDAP payments, because I've had enough food stamps to pay for all the food that I needed within 1 month, after getting $194 per month for food stamps. And so I got this for Christmas because it's dual purpose. It has Nic Salts as well as vapors, regular vapor juices. I really like the color finish on it. It kind of looks like a Tesseract from the Marvel Avengers movies with the color scheme. But it's really kind of cool and chrome, so it changes lights depending upon colors, depending upon the way the light hits it. It goes up to 50 watts, I think. No, 40 watts. It goes up to 40 watts, but the best is around 25 for this, for regular e-juices I found. So that'd be that. And now we'll try the, this is the Nick Salt, which is the Dinner Lady salts. This tastes exactly like lemon meringue pie. It's got a really good custard flavor to it. And you can taste like the crust, crumble, and all that kind of good stuff. So I vaped this on 14 watts. The guy at the store said it's not good to vape Nick Salt's above 15 watts on this particular unit. I guess it just burns at a different temperature or something. So anyways, let me get some Rockstar energy drink. I walked up to the convenience store. I still have $86.86 exactly. So it's 86.86 on my TDAP, on my Snap card for food stamps. So that's pretty cool. I ended on a really interesting number tonight. I went to the convenience store 3 times today and I got a energy drink. The last time I got this Replenish stuff, which has vitamin A, E, B3, B5, and B6, and then I got one of the vitamin waters, which had vitamin C and B vitamins in it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, so we're gonna vape this. This is how many 30 milliliters, 30%, 30 milligrams. So this is 30 milligrams instead of the 50 milligrams. They come in 30 and 50. And so this is like a really nice kind of, looks like the British or English flag, or it looks like the UK flag actually, not the English flag, because that's just red and white, I think. But this looks more like a Union Jack flag. And so we'll give this a try here. Check it out. Yeah, you can taste the crust in it, which is really awesome. And you can also taste like some of the meringue feeling. My mom used to make lemon meringue pie. She's made about 4 or 5 or 6 that I remember. And it tastes exactly like a lemon meringue pie, if anyone's ever had that, with the whipped kind of foamy, creamy stuff on top for the meringue, and then the lemon part with like the cookie crumble crust. It tastes exactly like that. It smells like it too. So this Dinner Lady smells and tastes exactly like lemon meringue pie. So I've had them in the past for like a e-juice, not a Nick Salt. This is my first time doing Nick Salts, by the way. They've been out for a couple years now, at least 2 that I can recall. And I finally picked one up because I found a unit that was about $44, 99 cents plus tax. That does both Nick Salts as well as regular e-juices. So I got this at a Vapor something. I forget what they're called. I actually forget what they're called, to be honest. But it's in Catonsville. If I figure it out, I'll put it in at like the last minute, give them a shout out at the last minute, and just edit a video together. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a lot more, well, I don't know, it's about as potent as the other e-juice is to me, because I can't really tell between the nicotine values. But this is 6 milligrams, this is 30, so that's just what it is. That was all left nostril. I'm trying to quit cigarettes again. I've got about 4 packs left, and I can't really smoke them anymore, you know what I mean? But I've been vaping on this all today, and my Juul vapors. So, you know, I walked by people smoking cigarettes just a second ago, about 10 minutes ago, the length of this video, and I didn't like the smell of them already. So, with that being said, I think I can probably quit them pretty easily. I'm just gonna hang on to the packs that I have just in case I get a really bad craving for a cigarette, a Newport for some reason, but as of right now, I think I can actually quit them with this Nick Salt by Dinner Lady and Swedish by Candy King. Drip with us. So, to my mom, dad, I bought this for a reason. I like vaping a lot more than I like smoking cigarettes. I still think it's less carcinogenic, given that it's vegetable glycerin and propylene glycol and just flavoring. Granted, there has been studies saying that it's not as good for you. My mother's brought my attention to some of them, but I think longitudinally, there's studies done by the UK that said it's 95% safer than smoking cigarettes. Vapes have been around since the 60s, 1960s, and they started in China actually, and then they brought their way over to I guess California and moved east from there to the East Coast and went to Europe and stuff like that. So, but anyways, this Nick Salt's pretty damn good and tastes exactly like a lemon meringue pie, so I'm on point with it. I'm trying to regrow my beard here. It looks like just stubble right now, but I got a kind of mustache going on, and I want to grow this out to be about down there again, just so I have something to stroke. And this will grow out a little bit too. I don't really get too much on the sides here, but that is what it is. I think I look better with a mustache and beard combo, so it is what it is. But yeah, I really like the finish on this. I'm like enamored with it. It's really cool, and it looks really kind of trippy or whatever. I'm all about putting tape on stuff. Like for instance, this is one of my jewels. I got a classic tobacco in here, but I feel like I don't have to put any tape on this because it already kind of looks similar, you know what I mean? So I like it for that. Really good vapor production. It's obviously like an outside vape unless you live in your own apartment or your own house where you got the smoke alarm turned off. But it's definitely really cool. It doesn't need batteries too, which is another upside for me. You don't need VT6s or Sony whatever the heck's, you know, those 2 batteries or 1 battery per thing. This just charges on a single sustaining unit, like my SMOK Priv 70 or Priv 70 or 40 or whatever that one's called. It just charges internal battery, so for that I like it too. And the price was economical, $44 for a vape. I paid upwards of about like $180 for my Egus Geek vape down south. Now they're like $79.99 or $80 for like a kit. But yeah, Vupu Drag was like $140 or something. So this was a lot cheaper, and it also is dual purpose. So let me show you the difference. The difference between the Nick Salt coil is right there, and here's the regular vape juice. So the Nick Salt coil is a little bit smaller, and you just pull those out to replace those. So I'm expecting these to last a pretty decent amount of time. Here's what the case looks like. It came like this. It's got a charging cable there, a really nice SMOK box, and here's the cover for it in the back, but I like the artwork on that. And comes with some kind of kit assembly stuff, required stuff. But basically I'm running out of time here for my what's his face, my 15-minute videos for what I can upload to YouTube out of a iMovie iPhone movie account. So anyways, highly recommend this Dinner Lady Nick Salt, highly recommend Swedish, and I highly recommend the RPM 40 kit. So peace, take care, God bless you, blessed to